This program is about paranormal mysteries. Some of the themes may not be suitable for younger audiences. Parental discretion is advised. Whenever possible, actual news clips and eyewitness accounts are used. The opinions expressed and comments of viewers are for educational and entertainment purposes only. No offense is intended. Proceed at your own risk.
Alright, mic check 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can hear me out there. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, hold on, let me change that. Try to anyways. Real quick. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Anyways, I fell asleep. I apologize coming on so late. Thank you to anybody and everybody out there. Tonight, hey, what up, Ariel Under? Hey, what up, MD? How you doing, fam? Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's not showing anyone's here. That's weird. Oh, that's weird, MD. Anyways, I shaved. Hope you like that. Yeah, I gotta cut my hair again. I will. Don't worry. Anyways, my birthday's coming up, so happy birthday to me, MD, I guess. You know, whatever, man. Anyways, I wanted to thank all the subscribers, all the people who followed on TikTok, everyone on all the social medias. I'm not very good at social medias, MD, so that really means a lot when, personally, when I look at a video on YouTube or, I follow someone on social media, it's because I really, am behind what they're doing or what they're trying to do. So that makes me feel good every day when I get a new follower, whoever, new subscriber. Excuse me, it makes me feel really good because, you know, I don't think those are easy to get. Anyways, got the hiccups. Sorry about that. Anywho, tonight I want to show you guys. We're going to talk about Candace Owens, who claims she just went on the news all over the place. If you don't know, she's a political commentator. She's a right-wing nut, but she's. I want to show this is a good example, though. I want to show you guys that most of these people out here, they're rich, so the poor people voting for them are not voting for them, but supporting them. That's one travesty in itself. But the second travesty is this anti-vax thing is just a big grift to them, okay? And it's sick. It's disgusting. They literally are playing with people's lives. So I just wanted to let you guys know, fill you guys in on this little thing. Candace Owens was in the news. Allegedly, she was in the news earlier saying how she will never get vaxxed, like blah, blah, blah. And wouldn't you know that there's pictures of her at a UFC event that they wouldn't even let you in the front door unless you were vaccinated. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know that this is just one case of hypocrisy. Everybody on Fox News, they're all vaccinated, but they're out here, tricking people. It's cool, if we were talking about, you know, what you're going to eat for dinner or who you're going to vote for, like I said, this is serious stuff. And I firmly believe hey, what up, Brittany? When you pass through the pearly gates or what have you, everyone that you're responsible for, they're passing, they're going to be there waiting. And then maybe that's just from what my pops told me, but that's just what I believe. So you definitely don't want anyone's anything like that on your shoulders. It's scary, it's sad, and it's real world. People are dropping like flies. I love you guys though. Thank you so much for being here, Brittany MD. How you doing? Anyways, we'll talk about that Candace Owens thing in a second, and then I wanted to ask everyone, which is a good segue because I don't know if you guys know, but Donald Trump did an interview with Candace Owens, and Trump basically now he's trying to take credit for the vaccines, which is good for him. He could actually save some lives, maybe. Who knows? Like I said, it's you and your family's decision. Definitely not some dude on YouTube or anywhere else, on Spotify. Oh, I trust him. I trust him over doctors. That's just foolish, in my opinion. But you do you, boo. I'm not going to judge you. But speaking of that, Donald Trump had an interview with Candace Owens, and she was trying to basically throw her anti-vax grift in there. And Trump cut her off and said, "No, the vaccines are good." Which is what you guys know. What those people don't. Well, that's the last thing they want to hear. uh, anyways. That's led me to believe that maybe now more than ever, does Trump have a clone running around? And if you don't know, his cult members won't ever admit it. But the truth of it is, Donald Trump contradicts himself a lot. And to me, they've created terms for it. It's like, what do they call that? Alternate truths or something. No, dude, you're lying. Which not him in particular, all politicians, are phony. But I'm saying, like he'll say he's against, the Iraq War, and then like the same day in a different interview somewhere else, he'll be saying he's for it, or whatever, the opposite. And so I was going to bring in a whole big clip, show you guys of him contradicting himself, but we don't try to get that political. Yeah, this is not some kind of smear job. If I'm going to do any kind of smear jobs, it's going to be against Brandon. You guys know that, Brandon? Okay, you don't get the joke. It's not Trump, in other words. I've done it, and my channel has never fully recovered. So I want you guys to know that, I don't care what you pick. You can like who you like. Just don't hate me for pointing out the truth and the obvious, because, I ain't like no one since JFK, baby. Home, Brittany. Anyways, Brittany says, "Hey, babe, how you doing, beautiful?" And then MD says, "Did you see my little short video?" "No, I didn't see that, MD. I'll check your channel." "Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not in chat." "That's so cool. You made one?" MD says, "A mohawk. You know it. You have to do that for the ladies. I think I can pull it off. What do you think, Brittany?" MD. Anyways, Brittany says, "No blood on these hands. Trump is a bigger snake than all of them because he's still got so many fooled." And it's sad, Brittany. So I never try to go too hard against him because I didn't want to, lose a lot of people that are like his cult worshippers. Their minds are open enough to where they'll believe the science of cloning and stuff, but it's weird about humans. Like, as in one of my videos, The Real Michael Jordan, that dude says, there's something about humans. If they like somebody, they just can do no wrong, and it's weird, but I'm here to. Brittany says, "I don't like Brandon either." Yeah, so I made it was like a 2.5 hour live stream, Brittany, where all I did was point out everything. This was years ago, before Joe Biden was even the nominee on that side, and I was just flipping out, cussing, really going off, and wouldn't you know it, right after that, we'd been reported and stuff, but they were never valid, so we never worried, One dude came in one time and was giving me crap. You guys remember that when the trolls were hounding the original channel? One dude come in and goes, "How come you never get strikes against you?" And it's the fact that when someone reports you, the YouTube, God give them credit, they will literally, for me anyways, I've heard big YouTubers like they didn't even check my video. Whatever, dude. For me, they check. Sorry for you, but for me, they do seem to check the videos, and unless I'm blatantly threatening someone or being cruel, there's no harm, no foul. And then the problem is, like, there's a new thing they're really implementing. I don't know if you guys know, but if you make fun of anything about anybody that's their natural, given, whatever, you're in a lot of trouble. I guess you can get a strike, whatever. So when you call someone, say something that personal, I guess. I don't know. I don't make the rules, but I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. So I want to let you guys know I love you guys, and I made a lot of mistakes, but we're here right now. So thank you for joining. Brittany says poopy pants. MD says yep, LMAO, and then Wake Up TV. What up, buddy? Says Trump was Enki man, and he knew it was time to take the mess they created thousands and thousands of years ago and leave. We are free. I think you drank too much of the Kool-Aid there, Wake Up TV. No, like I was saying, yeah, he's yeah, you're reading way too much into it, bro. I think it's sad, I mean, there's always good to have hope and stuff, but yeah, it's misplaced in my opinion. Anyways, we're gonna check out if you think Trump what I believe could be considered proof uh, of Trump having a clone. We're gonna watch that video after we talk about Candace Owens, and then we're gonna watch another video about Trump. If you don't know, there's books written hundreds of years ago that describe Baron Trump, uh, which is Donald Trump's son, his dad being like a king or something. Uh, and a lot of people believe that they're talking about the Trumps of nowadays. So, uh, we're gonna delve into whether Trump could be a time traveler or not. So that's you guys know Tesla had all kinds of advanced technology, and supposedly the Trump family got a hold of a lot of it. And so, anyways, Brittany says, you know it. People don't realize these guys aren't going to save us. Oh yeah, Brittany. Yeah, you should look at like your mom and dad or something, or a good someone a role model in your family. That's who you gotta. You definitely not gonna. But that's Brittany. You sound like you've been around. And that's the thing is people who don't. They haven't been around enough, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm definitely not trying to hurt no one's feelings. Don't report. I love you guys, but this is just my opinion. You came to my channel, so obviously, you want to hear it. Maybe no, whatever. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it, Brittany. But the truth of it is, there's once the regular common people stick together, there's nothing that can stop them. And it's not like Brittany said. There's not going to be, in my opinion, there's not going to be just some president who's going to save us. Because if it was going to happen, it already would have happened. And, they picked the president. It's all handpicked. Everyone who's and the sooner we all come together and realize that, the better we'll be. That's my opinion. Brittany says, troll verload, LOL. It's in the tablets? What tablets? Yeah, and that sounds like religious writings, dude. Yeah. So we could go all day talking about religious writings. What religious writings are you talking about? One? You only know about one? You should know, I mean, in my opinion, everyone should know about all religions, all religious writings. They should give classes on all of them. And I don't know what tablets you're talking about. Trump was never written about in any tablets. Anyways, Brittany says the Underground Adventures or something like that. Yeah, we'll see in the video coming up. Brittany says smarter than the average bear. LOL. All right, let's check these stories out. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it, everybody. All right, so let's check this one. Candace Owens spotted at UFC event where vaccinations are required. So I didn't bring that video in, but if you didn't see today, Candace Owens was all over. I don't know where it was from. It went viral, I guess. Who knows? I don't follow this lady. But I even I saw it. That's why when I saw who was that Tom Ronald McDonald in the news, it just incited me. I wrote a whole diss track. It's on the other channel. Check that out. Anywho, she was all over the news talking about she'll never get vaxxed and all this and that. Whatever, man. You do you, boo. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. Okay? But this lady we're going to see, she got to an event that was vaxxed only. It wouldn't even let you in the door unless you were vaxxed or showed proof of it. So, that's just in my opinion. It sounds like she is more than likely vaxxed. I could be wrong. So why is she telling everyone that she's never, it's just, it's a grift. These people are making bank, mad bank, okay? Anyways, Candace Owens spotted at a UFC event where vaccinations are required. Right-wing commentator Candace Owens attended an event at Madison Square Garden in New York where visitors are required to have been vaccinated against COVID-19. On Tuesday, referee Mike Beltran uploaded a photo of him and Owens from November 6th UFC 268 on Instagram and captioned a post, quote, "You never know who you'll come across at events. Two very down-to-earth people at Real Candace Owens and at Chris Melanie." Oh wow, you ran into Chris Melanie? A real celebrity. Okay. Owens also mentioned the event in response to a verified Twitter user who complimented her and claimed to have made eye contact. Well, that's kind of creepy. Okay, here's the picture, guys. In the November 7th reply, Owens said, "Thank you, and next time, feel free to start the argument. UFC crowd would have loved to see me deliver a TKO," unquote. Conservative commentator Owens previously said she was unvaccinated, and in an October 25th Twitter post, and yes, like I told you guys, she went on the news earlier talking about she's never going to... Whatever, man. Anyways, I just think it's effed up that they're playing with people's lives. If you don't know, if you haven't been watching the news, like over 60% of the fatalities from this current pandemic are from Trump supporters who are anti-vaxxers, and that's directly from the orders of the Fuhrer, their Fuhrer, and it's very sad, you guys. All right, very. I literally saw a lady on some news show, and they're like, "Well, who do you think's responsible for January 6th?" This lady with a straight face, of course, she was white. No offense, white people. I'm part white. No, don't cancel me. But she was like, "It was the Democrats and Antifa." That's just talk about no, really, dude? What are you, just watching Fox News all day? No, dude, I understand watching Fox News, but you got to watch about 10 other shows with it to balance it out. Or you're going to go down the fascist road, before you know it, you're a Nazi. What else should I believe? Fox News? Ooh. And that's not right. That's not America. Okay? Had too many, my ancestors, okay, pay the ultimate price to have a bunch of coward traitors who don't care about you or me, okay? And it used to be a very racist world, okay? But nowadays that really doesn't matter, okay? What matters is now it's rich versus poor, okay? And it's very sad. Anyways, ambassador says they switched Trump when he allegedly went to the hospital for the virus. Yeah, that's a good point, Ambassador, and I definitely wouldn't, dismiss that, bro. Good comment. I would also throw in there, Ambassador, since I got your ear for a second, man. I would also throw in there that, do you remember, I don't even know exactly when it was. It was about 2 years into Trump's term, and nobody really saw him for a couple days because you remember Ambassador MD Brittany, like when Trump was healthy, like that's all he is, in the news all the time. So nobody heard from him for a day or two, and it was like, and then after that, he come out on Twitter and was like, All these people claiming I had multiple mini heart attacks. That's false. And literally, I searched, I hunted all over the internet, and no one I could find had said anything like that about Trump. Okay, so that has to make you think: did he really have a bunch of mini heart attacks, or did they take him in the back door, Camp David, like Ambassador is saying, and Brittany says, I'm suspicious of Candace, and I'm not sorry. Oh, yeah, Brittany. Ooh, you think you can find Brittany. AMD. Brittany says, why does it say 0 in the chat? I know, that was weird. It was fluctuating. It was weird, Brittany. I don't weirded me out. MD says, I'm here. How you doing, fam? Thank you for being here. Brittany says, I've also seen reports that the majority of hospital patients are VE'd. Oh, have you seen that, Brittany? Yeah. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't doubt that one bit. But you know, the numbers right now, there's like none that I know of people that have been V'd and then have passed away. So maybe I'm not looking in the right spots. But if you know a link of somewhere, Brittany, that says otherwise. So that's just the whole. I would understand if you were like Native American or you're like the ancestors of the Tuskegee experiment. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people in America that have a very good reason to not trust anything anyone says ever, especially even doctors, anything like that. But I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, oh, it's crazy, and I feel bad for all the. You guys know it's like almost at 1 million now people in America. Brittany says I've also seen reports the majority of hospitals. Oh yeah, I just read it that. And Brittany says that MD weird. I know that's weird. MD says, yes, it is. LOL, Brittany. I also remember him being anti vax. Yeah, he was there for a minute. So that's just another contradiction. Yeah. So that dude up there defending him, he's one of these people that he'll never admit that. You could show him a whole video of Trump contradicting himself, talking about he's for this 1 minute, and like the next day, a week later, he's caught in another interview saying he's against the same exact thing. Okay? He drank the Kool-Aid. He's TFG. Okay? And like Brittany says, yes, it's very upsetting. These are our brothers and sisters out here. All right? You're telling me MK Ultra's not. I mean, there's, declassified documents proving it's real now, but you guys know. For a long time, it was denied. It was rumors, innuendo. And now we know. They literally did those. That girl from, that 11 from Stranger Things, that's based on a real person. You guys know that, right? A real lady who allegedly could crush Coke. Was it Coke or Pepsi? Anyway, she could crush cans with her mind, allegedly. One of the strongest. What do they call those telepaths? Psychics. I don't know what they call them, but one of the strongest ones ever. That's why, And it's like, oh, she's in Stranger Things. Dig a little deeper, you'll see. You guys know in here, but I'm talking to anybody who may stumble upon this and doesn't know about it. Anyways, MD says, yes, it is. LOL, Brittany. And then Brittany says, I also remember him being anti-vax. MD says, many heart attacks. Haha, it was weird, MD. Maggie and Brittany. It was very weird. But anyways, speaking of that, just juicy, beautiful, professional segue. It wasn't that just smooth as butter, Brittany and MD? Smooth like butter. Cinnamon toast on the covers. You know that song, Brittany, MD. That's what it felt like to me when I just the segue that we just created together. All right. It's this proof Trump's got a clone. This is a lot of people saying there's two Donald Trumps. Okay, I don't think there's anyone in here. Okay, like if there was literally someone in here who said in this video I'm about to show you that's like Donald Trump is a clone. I know he's got a clone, and then the whole room would have laughed. I would have been less sus than I am of what these people say and how cryptic it is. Like literally, who was one of these dudes? Ben Carson, didn't he pass away? I don't know, but one of these dudes literally says it while Trump's like 3 feet away from him. He's like, "There's two Donald Trumps." You guys. He's at a press conference. He's like yelling it. There's two. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, that's good. You know, he's trying to tell you. All right, guys, check this out, Brittany, MD. I'll be right back. And then after this, I'm going to show you another video. I guess I'll just show them back to back, MD, Brittany. I hope you stick with me. Another video about time, a theory of Donald Trump, you know, being written about in books hundreds of years ago. So if you ask me, in my opinion, the Baron Trump, that's not spelled the same way. I think, like, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but I literally think the Baron Trump from Donald Trump's son, doesn't he have like learning disabilities and stuff? And this kid in the book was special in a different way, you know. So it was just a lot of things that don't add up, and I would definitely, you know, I don't know, guys. I'm not going to say my pop's name, but my pops has a name. If you know my last name, all right. One time we were reading in the freaking, hey, what up, Nadia? We were reading, where was it? In the TV guide. You guys remember the TV guide? We were reading in the TV guide, and it was on, what was it? Me and my pops used to watch this show when I was a little, tiny little baby called Hitchhiker, and it was kind of scary. It was kind of a paranormal show. Does anyone remember Hitchhiker? Anyways, in I think in one of the episodes was reading the TV guide to me, and one of the characters had the exact same name as my pops. Okay. So, and you guys know, like literally, did they really do it, or is it just a saying about that? If you put 100 monkeys in a room, after about a few years, you go check on them, they'll have created uh, Shakespearean, at least one page of Shakespearean type work of by accident. You guys ever heard that little saying? I forget the exact saying, but it's something like it. So stuff like that happens, and people are amazing that can write, you know, and are talented, can do stuff like that. But you know, is it in the paranormal realm? Is what we're trying to figure out over here. Anyways, Nadia says, "Why can't we start from the beginning of this video?" Oh, you mean the playback thing? Yeah, I have that turned off, Nadia, because it affects the connection. I apologize. Sorry. Brittany, but as soon as it's over, you can go back and watch. Yeah, do that. It should be up. So, yeah, apologize. You're the only one who's ever mentioned that, Nadia. Isn't that weird, guys? I've never had anyone. I've never even thought it mattered. I was like, well, no one's ever mentioned it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, thank you. Rapper Jay, someone showed me some proof that you reported my channel multiple times pretending to be Marshmallow, bro. Like, literally, they tried to. I can't live stream on my big channel until March 19th, dude. Was that you, Rapper Jay? Let's be honest with me, bro. I thought we were cool, man. I freaking have an interview with you and me together on my channel, bro. Literally. Did you do that, bro? For real, I want to know, man. Before, I don't want to block you, but if you don't answer me. It hurt my feelings, Rapper Jay. I thought we were cool, bro. I'm telling you, Rapper Jay. Yeah, someone showed me a screenshot, and it was of you reporting my channel. Is that true, Rapper Jay? Did you do that, bro? Please don't do that, bro. Anyways, yeah, I can't last remember. Nadia says, I was able to do it yesterday. Yeah, Nadia, that was a premiere. So I'm actually going to do that. I'll try to do it during the day if that's cool with you and everyone. Why is that not playing? So you didn't? All right. Well, you're very young, Rapper Jay, and I thought you were on the side of righteousness, bro. And if you don't notice, I did block you off the other channel after someone showed me that. Man, I was upset, bro. So I'm a little calmed down now, but that's very disappointing, Rapper Jay. I would never, ever. I don't care how mad I was at you, ever. You know that's what punks do, Rapper Jay. You're better than that. Like I said, I was just very disappointed. I don't want to believe it, so I'll believe you that you didn't. All right. Anyways, where's my live logo? Alrighty. Alright, I guess we'll put that down there. Anyways, let's keep going, guys. So let's watch these videos. It's very sad, Brittany. Yes. Rapper Jay's been stalking my channel for 4 years. I didn't think he would do that. Alright. Like I said, I still don't want to believe it. But I know of like 4 other people who have reported my channel. It's not hard-fetched to believe. And I was just like, what? Rapper Jay? No. No. We've known him since he was like fucking 9 years old, haven't we? Anyways, Rapper Jay, I never, okay, you know I don't do these live streams to hurt people's feelings. People come into my Lions Den, you know I get gully, and I'm definitely not trying to hurt no one's feelings or get personal. But this is America, bro. Okay? And I've literally went into Rapper Jay's live streams before, and he was like looking at the wall. All right, if I could have been a jerk, Rapper Jay, and done some punk stuff. But that never even came to my mind with you. I would never, why would anyone, like I said, we'll just get past it for now, Rapper Jay. Yeah, send me a screenshot, Rapper Jay. I could probably show it to you one of these times. Very upsetting. Anyways, like I said. Anyways, much love, Nadia. Oh, it's okay, Brittany. You're so sweet. You guys check these videos out, okay? I'm going to take a smoke break. We'll be right back. If you got them, smoke them if you got them, guys and gals. Okay? We'll be right back. Keep commenting. All right.
There are 2 different Donald Trumps. There's the one you see on the stage.
I think there are 2 Donald Trumps. So perhaps there are 2 Donald Trumps, but
there are 2 different Donald Trumps.
I think there are 2 Donald Trumps. So perhaps there are 2 Donald Trumps.
So perhaps there are 2 Donald Trumps. There are 2 different Donald Trumps. There's the one you see on the stage. So perhaps there are 2 Donald Trumps.
Could Donald Trump have a DNA replica that he uses for his rallies? Is the real Donald Trump the one in the red tie? Is his clone the one in the blue tie? As has been said before, is it a known secret, as some have said, that Donald Trump has access to this technology? In 2016, Dick Gregory was quoted as saying, "There are 2 Trumps. The one in the red tie is the real one. The one in the blue tie is not." Gregory continued by saying, they could have a picture of Hillary Clinton blanking a gorilla. They have that technology now. Let's take a look at an article that was written recently. And in it, reporters asked Donald Trump why he was still holding rallies during the coronavirus pandemic. But Donald Trump claims to have no memory of these rallies. Could this be considered proof that he doesn't remember the rallies because his clone was the one that was attending them? Let's read this article and you decide.
I don't know. Did I hold a rally? I'm sorry, I hold a rally. Did I hold a rally?
Trump's excuse for holding rallies amid growing pandemic. He can't remember them. President Donald Trump on Monday resorted to questioning whether a campaign rally he held in March had actually taken place, after he was caught in a lie claiming that he hadn't left the White House in months. "I don't know about rallies. I really don't know about rallies," Trump said at his press briefing when PBS reporter Yamich Alcindor mentioned his continued campaign events during the worsening coronavirus pandemic.
February and in March, and there are some Americans.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about rallies. I really don't know about rallies. I know one thing. I haven't left the White House in months, except for a brief moment to give a wonderful ship the comfort.
You held a rally in March.
I don't know. Did I hold a rally? I'm sorry, I hold a rally. Did I hold a rally?
I know one thing, I haven't left the White House in months, except for a brief moment to give a powerful ship the comfort, he said. When Alcindor pointed out that he had held a campaign rally on March 3rd, Trump said, I don't know, did I hold a rally? I'm sorry, I hold a rally, did I hold a rally? Trump held 5 campaign events in February and 1 in March.
Virus. They're working hard. Looks like by April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true.
The exchange occurred after Alcindor asked Trump to acknowledge whether he believed his downplaying of coronavirus in the early stages of the outbreak had resulted in people getting sick. Could this be considered proof that Donald Trump has a clone, and many know about it but just don't talk about it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.
Now the Democrats are politicizing the coronavirus. You know that, right? Coronavirus. They're politicizing it. This is their new hoax.
Remember that time we subscribed to PacLives? Oh, I remember too.
Raymond Noodle Gang. We the Raymond Noodle Gang. 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 Could Donald Trump be a time traveler? Could the Trump family have gotten their hands on time travel technology through Nikola Tesla? Since the rediscovery of the books Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey and The Last President, written in the late 1800s, along with another book called The Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump, along with the Trump family having access to Nikola Tesla's private inventions and technology. Could the Trump family really be time travelers? Is this the reason Donald Trump became the president in 2016? Let's take a deeper look and you decide. If time travel does exist, would the Trumps be the perfect candidates to have access to the technology? Could recent declassified documents shed light on this? Some have even speculated that if Donald Trump did have access to a time machine, it was most likely powered by lightning hitting the top of the building he owns in New York City on 5th Avenue. Is Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey a real book from the 1890s? 2 books from the 1890s contain seemingly eerie connections to modern-day politics. Author Ingersoll Lockwood wrote the books Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey and 1900, or The Last President, in the 1890s. Forget for a moment the seemingly endless series of revelations about the Trump White House staffing woes, the Russia investigation, and the Seth Rich conspiracy. A pressing matter largely ignored by the mainstream media, has come up. Is Donald Trump a time traveler? The question has been circulating on conspiracy theory websites for several months and is backed by various pieces of evidence, such as Donald Trump's Uncle John Trump's purported relationship with Nikola Tesla. Now a series of books published over a century ago is receiving attention for their seemingly all too eerie connections to the Trump family. The books, one of which is titled Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, have been discussed on both Reddit and 4chan. Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey and 1900, or The Last President, are indeed real books by writer Ingersoll Lockwood. We haven't been able to uncover any evidence proving that Donald Trump and his family have access to a time machine, however. Both of the books are archived by the Library of Congress and can be read in full on archive.org. Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey was published in 1893, and 1900, or The Last President, came out a few years later. According to the Encyclopedia of Science Fiction, Lockwood penned at least one other book about the Baron Trump character, The Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump and His Wonderful Dog Bulger, which was published in 1890. A July 2017 article in Newsweek noted several prescient seemingly connections, such as the novel's Russian setting, a character named Don, and a Fifth Avenue hotel in New York City where Trump Tower currently stands. There are some incredible connections to be made to the first family of the United States in Lockwood's novels from the turn of the 19th century. For starters, the main character's name is the same as President Donald Trump's son, albeit spelt differently. Trump's adventures begin in Russia and are guided thanks to directions provided by the master of all masters, a man named Don. Before leaving his voyage through the unknown, Trump is told of his family's motto: the pathway to glory is strewn with pitfalls and dangers. By Lockwood's third novel, The Last President, things become even more eerily linked to the present day. The story begins with a scene from a panicked New York City in early November, describing a state of uproar after the election of an enormously opposed outsider candidate. The entire East Side is in a state of uproar. Police officers shouted through the streets, warning city folk to stay indoors for the night. Mobs of vast size are organizing under the lead of anarchists and socialists, and threaten to plunder and despoil the houses of the rich who have wronged and oppressed them for so many years. The Fifth Avenue Hotel will be the first to feel the fury of the mob, the novel continues, citing an address in New York City where Trump Tower now stands. Would the troops be in time to save it? However, some of these connections were slightly exaggerated or outright misstated. For one, the main character is called Baron Trump, not because his name is Baron, but because he is a baron. In other words, that's his title. The book begins with a biographical notice of Wilhelm Heinrich Sebastian von Trump, commonly called Little Baron Trump. As doubting Thomases seem to take particular pleasure in popping up on all occasions, Jack-in-the-Box-like, it may be well to heed them off in this particular instance by proving that Baron Trump was a real baron and not a mere baron of the mind. Newsweek similarly mistakes the Don Fum character's honorific for his name, calling him a man named Don. In fact, Don is a Spanish honorific meaning Mr. and the character, a learned Spaniard, was introduced by Lockwood on page 2 of Baron Trump's marvelous underground journey. It so happened at the time of Bulger's low spirits that the older Baron had, through the kindness of an old school friend, come into possession of a 15th century manuscript from the pen of a no less celebrated thinker and philosopher than the learned Spaniard Don Constantino Bartholomew Stephalofafum, commonly known among scholars as Don Fum, entitled A World Within a World. Finally, the book mentions the Fifth Avenue Hotel, meaning that it shares a street with Trump Tower, since Fifth Avenue is a well-known part of New York that has been the site for several high-end restaurants, shops, and hotels since the late 1800s. The Waldorf Astoria was constructed on Fifth Avenue in 1893. This detail seems to be more a reflection of the time it was written, and less a prescient note of where Trump Tower would eventually be constructed. Although these books contain some seemingly bizarre coincidences, they are not evidence that Donald Trump has access to a time machine. Time travel conspiracy theories such as this one pick and choose material that supports their conclusions, while ignoring everything else. For instance, these books also contain giant turtles, alternate dimensions, a battle with a big white crane, a dog named Bulger, and a little smiling man frozen in time. Since these aspects have no clear connections to the Trumps, they are omitted from the conspiracy theory. While some claim this is proof that these books were written about the Trumps and Donald Trump's son Barron, others, like the person who wrote this article, seem to acknowledge there are some bizarre coincidences, but are hesitant to admit it may be true. What do you think? Could the Trump family have access to time travel technology? Could it have caused Donald Trump to sway the election and become president? Or does it take more than these bizarre coincidences to convince you? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.
Raymond Noodle Gang. We the Raymond Noodle Gang. Raymond Noodle Gang. Raymond Noodle Gang. Raymond Noodle Gang.
Alright, mic check 1, 2, 3. Hope you guys and gals enjoyed that one. Enjoyed those two videos. What do you think? Excuse me. And then Nadia C says, so these clones are stirring us in the wrong direction. I mean, yeah. It's, got nuance to it and layers, like an onion. But, you put it in simplest terms. I mean, what would you think of somebody who is, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you want to be honest about it, like, the rich and the famous are the main ones who get cloned. I mean, you go read about it on clonehead.com. Anyways, who's the, if you have someone who only cares about themselves and I guess maybe their family, and they're the type to go out and get cloned, get a bunch of clones to do it for whatever reason, do you really think that person has me or you or anybody else's best interest, at heart, Nadia? That's what I would say, and I would just say that obviously they don't, but the thing about it is they'll trick people into thinking they do, like, it's crazy. It's, there's layers. Anyways, Nadia says, nothing much, Pug. How are you? I'm good, fam. Nadia says, smoke break sounds good. And then Brittany says, smoke break. Nadia says, that Brittany, my neighbor friend used to say it that way. LOL, smoke break. MD says, blue tie Trump looks a little skinnier. LOL. MD says, red tie Trump has a fuller face. LOL, creepy. I know, one time I was, speaking of fuller, big fat faces, allegedly, we're definitely trying to bully. But speaking of my own big fat face, I was doing a music video. It's actually on my channel, and you guys check that out. It's called Magic Johnson. So, I'm doing it in all different little angles, and one take pretty much the whole way through, as in I didn't, change outfits and go to do the same locations and stuff. I just did it in one outfit. Uh, anyways, I was and you're trying to line up the words with the music and everything, so I didn't even notice it until like a week or two after, I dropped the song. I actually went back and watched it, and I liked the video. It was a good little music video. But man, in a couple shots, I guess I got the wrong angle. But man, my face looks huge. I just look like fat. My face looks really fat. And I should have maybe edited that out. But what were we talking about, MD? MD says Red Tie Trump has a fuller face. LOL, creepy. Speaking of fuller faces, ladies. Oh yeah. Anyways, possible Mandela effect, you guys and gals. Let's move on to that real quick. Brittany says, "Oh, face isn't huge. He hasn't broke out yet." Yeah. Previously unknown structures found near Machu Picchu, guys. So this is kind of a big deal, and the reason I'm saying this is a possible Mandela effect. Hey, what up, Jay Hawkins, buddy? This is a possible Mandela effect is because I don't know if you guys know, but like there's hardly anything in this whole green marble we call Earth, or whatever, flat Earth, whatever you want to believe. There's like Google Earth, you know what I'm saying? There's all Google Maps. What do they call it, guys? Everything has been seen. So when they come out with anything, like we did a story a couple months ago on the other channel where the Navy they hit an unknown object. They should never hit an unknown object. You understand, guys? With the technology, they should know, or at least have an idea. Okay, that was seaweed. They're not going to be like, that was, green Berdush seaweed. The specific type of seaweed or whatever it's called. They're just going to say, okay, you get it. Anywho, they're saying previously unknown. So this is basically telling you, someone looked and there was these structures one day. If that's not a Mandela effect, I don't know what the Mandela effect even means anymore, Jay Hawkins. That's what I would say. Anyways, let me read some comments before we move on to the story. Check the story out, though, guys. Previously unknown structures found near Machu Picchu. Drones equipped with LiDAR have made a new discovery in Machu Picchu National Park. Okay, very eerie. Man, maybe I'm wrong. Jay Hawkins has just got in. Hope that you and the people in the chat are doing well. Thank you, buddy. I think we're doing pretty good. Brittany says, "Hey, Jay." And then Nadia says, "I think Trump has our best interest at heart." You do? I think that he knows he doesn't have much time left on Earth with us, and I don't think he would want to leave his kids in a messed up world. What? Did you vote for Trump, Nadia? Jay Hawkins says, "Brittany, hope everything is going great for you." Thank you, Jay, buddy. Brittany says, "I believe Mandela effect is real. They've been messing with our realities." Yeah, it has a lot to do with that. So, anyways, let's check this story out, guys. So that's one of the pictures right there. Built high up in the Andes Mountains by the Incan civilization over 500 years ago, Machu Picchu remains one of the most fascinating and popular visitor attractions in all of Peru. The site, as well as the surrounding Machu Picchu National Park, also remains a prime target for archaeological exploration, with new discoveries still being made on a regular basis. One such discovery was recently made by a team of archaeologists from the University of Warsaw in Poland who used drones kitted with LiDAR, light detection, and ranging to investigate the area around the complex of Chewbacca. No, it's Chabamba, a ceremonial center with a focus on water. The data they collected indicated the presence of 12 previously unknown structures that had been erected in a circular and rectangular pattern around the outskirts. It is now believed that these were once the dwellings of those who operated the site. Quote, "There are indications that it was mainly women who looked after the complex." said Dominika Siedzkowska from the Andrian Research Center of the University of Warsaw. Quote, as suggested by objects discovered during previous excavations by a Polish-Peruvian team, unquote. It will be interesting to see what else, if anything, the LiDAR scans reveal about the area. So I could have swore I had more pictures, guys. I apologize for that. So, oh no, Nadia, but I didn't vote for Trump either. So yeah, I don't like them. Me and Brittany had a good rant about it earlier. We don't like either one of them. So we're gonna talk ish about both of them. No offense to anyone out there. People are like, didn't you just get off a ban? Hey man, it's America. Okay. No, really, to be honest with you, just check the original PacLives channel if you don't believe me. But to be honest with you, I've made a lot of videos about Trump, and I've never had to. I never even worried about being reported. All right. So, like I said, I either got really lucky, or I don't know. Like the media would have you think that if you barely say anything bad about Trump or anything, there's crazies going to come at you right and left, is what I would say. But I think the truth is, I've been pretty lucky. Yeah, I can say pretty much whatever I want, and people are great. So thank you to the great people. Like I said, definitely not trying to. But Nadia, if you didn't know, the reason we're going a little hard on old what's his face tonight. But I did a live stream on the PacLives 1 channel a few years ago, and I really was like cussing and going pretty hard at Biden, Brandon. So that's what I kind of feel. I get kind of what do you call it? I get big-headed because I was so hard against him. I felt like it gave me carte blanche, so now I can say whatever I want about old Trumpy. But maybe I'm definitely not trying to offend you or anyone else, and maybe that's not true. And just so you know, they took that video down where I went straight all up in Biden's. It was like a colostomy test, Brittany. I was all up in that ass. I was popping. What do they call those things? Those little balls that get popped by the anal cleaning. Anyways, Brittany says, I also think CERN is a major reason for a lot of these paranormal, also cryptid type things. Oh, whose channel I miss a lot, Brittany, and he quit because he used to get a good little, I think hundreds, maybe one time thousands, but Paranoid Times. He was a real good writer, but he would bring reports about I don't know. I think he went back later and said those were fake or something. It's weird. If you guys go know a channel named Paranoid Times, the dude would talk about some crazy stuff. I'm talking, I didn't even think none of it was real until, you find other people that talking about certain things. And it was like, no, that dude, this video is really a tale of someone. He just can't come out and say it because for whatever reason. Oh, anyways, the dude, he got effed over hard. So shout out to Paranoid Times. He had a great channel. And then, what was that? Jay says, how tall is he? Baron is 6'7" already. Are you serious? What? He was like 5 foot nothing last time I saw him. And then, who says the left side that crawl like babies? LOL. Nadia says, you're funny. I'll definitely check out your Trump vids. Oh, yeah, Nadia. But like I said, do one live stream about Brandon, for 3 hours. And it was reported and swiftly taken down. I was given a strike, of course, for it. He's book. Come on, really? I said what you didn't like. That's not bullying. Is that bullying? No. If I personally attack you, like, if it's an affront, like, no, I'm talking to you. Then I understand. I don't do that. Oh, it makes me so mad. Because you guys deserve better. I'm not out here acting a fool. You guys deserve better. I give you better. Anyways. Jay Hawkins says, Brittany in the chat, have you seen that they are trying to make one in China? A hydrogen atom collider that's 30 miles long and wanting to build another one 3 times the size of the original CERN. And then Nadia says, Brandon has been giving me the creeps. Yeah, Nadia, I'm not on either one of those teams. I'm not saying you're on either one of those teams either. Let's hope you didn't drink the Kool-Aid, Nadia. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, whatever you do, Nadia. Anyways, they said if something, they're trying to get the old right-wing, good old boys. They're trying to get, back in power, of course, Nadia. But they're saying when they get in power, they're going to impeach Brandon. They're going to impeach Biden. And I wanted to ask you or anyone else that I could get a hold of that may, like I said, I'm not saying you're on their side. I'm just saying you may know more than I do. What's that about? What did Brandon do to get impeached? I'm like at a loss. I mean, he gave us a stimulus. I remember that. What else did he do? I know if you got a government job, you kind of mandated to take the vax. But like I said, that's not my decision. That's not Joey's decision. Brandon's decision. That's not Joe Rogan's decision. Okay? You and your family, what do you think? Okay? That's whose decision. And it's making me very mad. All right? You got all these charlatans, we talked about it earlier, out here making a small fortune off of this grift. And it'd be different if, like I said, it was about, oh, what are you going to eat later? Or who's your favorite politician? Whatever your grift is. This is affecting people's lives, Americans. There's almost 1 million that have been reported. You guys know. Where is it? Texas? Where's the other one? Florida? Where's the other one? They're not, they're underreporting. Okay? You understand what that means? That means it's probably 3 or 4 times. The real number is 3 or 4, at least 3 or 4 times. Okay, you can say whatever you want. You can like whoever you want. We deserve the truth. All right? These are your family members. And then someone said something that I've yet to confirm that, though, Jay Hawkins. And Brittany says, oh, Biden. He's old as H, isn't he? Allegedly. Yeah, geez, you can't say too much about that side. Geez. But anyways, I want to give, like I said, I'm definitely not on that side, Nadia. But I would give you guys a lot of credit because I've never had, thank you for that, okay? There's a lot of little babies running around. You say the wrong thing and they don't like it, which is fine. But I think the answer should be you start your own YouTube channel, get more people in your little live stream than I did, and say your side of it. Not reporting, the biggest coward move you can do on the internet. Isn't that pretty cowardly, guys? I'm going to do a poll in the chat. Nadia says he shouldn't be in office. He has dementia or whatever. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm not on either side, Nadia, so all I would say to you, no offense to you or anybody out there, but you got to understand that Trump's like 80 years old too. So, I mean, neither one of those guys is the answer, right? I mean, can we agree on that? Even though you did vote for Trump, if someone came by better, you'd have to go for the better guy, right? You wouldn't want this 80-year-old. Am I wrong, or you still want the 80-year-old billionaire? Not a good look. Let me just look. And then who said opposite of the popular opinion? Nadia says, I've never been so political up to 2 years ago. He doesn't address the press after his speeches. And Brittany says, Trump never had anyone arrested. Not one. I know. Did you see what they're chanting now, Brittany? They're like, wherever Trump goes because he's in trouble. They're like, lock him up. Isn't that kind of ironical, Brittany? That's kind of ironical because at Trump's rallies, they always used to be like, lock her up, cross-eyed. Lock her up. Anyways, that's very true, Brittany. He strung everyone along, and he's still doing it. Oh, yeah, it's sad. You got to feel bad for the people who, it's crazy. It's from he gave them hope, but it's from a bad place. It's from but if you've never met a car salesman from New York, a bad car salesman from New York, you might get fooled too. You might be like, hey, wait a minute. This guy is the only one who can solve it. This guy's Vanilla Ice. If you got a problem, yo, he'll solve it. Dude, ice, ice, baby. Dun 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 dun. No, that dude don't look like Vanilla Ice to me, huh, Jay Hawkins? Not at me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, Earth, world. But he don't look like Vanilla Ice at me. He looks like just a big fat guy. I'm kidding, Nadia. We love you. We love all the people. Fat, skinny. You know, the fat girls are some of the best, Nadia. Super. I call them super thick, Nadia. You know, my dad, he's old school. He calls them fat. He's like, oh my goodness, look at this. You know, you ever seen that video? Uh, oh my God, Becky, would you look at her butt? It's just out there. Doon, 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 doon. You know what I'm saying? I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Huh, guys? Who's with me? No one? Whatever. Let's keep going. Now he says he's starting to, but he gets all mad at people and yells at them. I know you're right about Trump. Well, thank you, Nadia. I love you, fam. That's nice of you to say. He is getting old. Trump still seems to be in good health. Yeah, you know, and he's rich, so he doesn't need, you know, and it's obvious that, to me, it's effed up. Yeah, it's deep. It's layers, and a lot of people, you know, they argue over it, but I think if, you know, Nadia, me, you, and everyone in the chat, we got together, we're unstoppable, all right? We're not the elite, you know what I'm saying? Jay says the problem I have is all the drugs coming across the border and the trafficking of humans. Oh, I'm with you on that, Jay. But you know, you got to put faith in the institutions that we have, and I just want you guys to know, you know, especially if you're a Caucasian in this country, you may know someone who works somewhere, and you're like, oh, he's corrupt, so you know you think the whole thing's corrupt. But I want to let you guys know that there may be a lot of corruption in certain areas, but America and their special forces, there's nothing like it in the whole world. They're very efficient. They'll do their job. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that means, okay, all right, that just means that it'll get done one way or the other if you put enough resources into certain things, all right? And of course, you can't solve all the problems, like Jay Hawkins was saying. Those are two biggies, dude. You know, but the thing about it is, you know, America, like people who are you know, having really horrible lives, you know, just basically, you know, slavery. They would look at America and be like, I go to America, be free, or, you know, whatever. Sorry for the horrible accent. But, and we shouldn't take that away just because we're scared someone's going to attack us. And if you know how they say, if we do certain things or act certain ways, then the terrorists won. Well, I think you know, closing off the borders like psychos, okay, because we didn't have it like this, okay, like the borders were never wide open. I don't understand where this myth came from. You went to a certain office or building, okay, every illegal, all right, and then but there's always going to be someone who jumps over the fence. You know, Jay knows that. We all know that. There's nothing. I mean, you can try to stop it. Hopefully they can, but I don't know if a big wall's going to do it. But, you know, when you take away the office and the avenues where people can do paperwork and get in, all right? Good people never had it, you know. How do you judge people? I mean, they're grown up. They're 20, 30, 40 years old. They have no police record. Oh, well, I know old Sam, he owns his house. He's got a car. I mean, just on the, you know, he could be a serial killer for all we know. But just on paper, I believe in people. I think you got to give Sam the benefit of the doubt. All right, he's got all his stuff go. So I think he would pass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong. What the hell are we talking about? Let me read some. Brittany says the Rocket, Jay Hawkins, and Nadia says, but the point I was going to make is when you take away those avenues for people to do it, okay, to do the paperwork and to get in the country, the people jumping over the fence is only going to triple, quadruple, tenfold. because there's no avenue for them to fill out the paperwork, okay? And like I said, you judge people, all you can do, okay? Is that's what America was, all right? It's been, you know what I'm saying? And America's great, but also America, you know, is a big boy country. We're not little kids anymore, so we deserve the truth. And a lot of people are, you know, getting frustrated because they are withholding stuff, but you know, we need to band together and do it the right way, and not have, you know, I don't know, man. It's just very complicated. Well, this is part one. We'll come back. Nadia says, I think Russia may have pressed a few wrong buttons on the. Well, you didn't hear that they had allegedly had a tape on Trump. Russia did. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's why you know, that's why he was so nice to Poontang. You know, that's just what I heard, but who knows. Brittany says, I've always thought the wall sounded silly. LOL, neat. Jay Hawkins says, the other thing the people in office can't do, their own checkbook. So why do we have them in control of the government with other people's monies? Well, that's another thing that's frustrating, Jay, is when they do, you know, control the Social Security payments and the other, all that stuff. And it's very frustrating because people pay into that and they deserve to get it, you know, and then, you know, you got the rich people from both parties trying to basically just act like it's nothing. We'll get rid of it soon. That's literally people's lives. People will starve without that. You know, I have so many, you know, older people in my family who that's how they live. So they shouldn't be in control of that, man. You're right. Uh, you know, it's crazy. You want to build a building or, you know, put up any kind of thing. You got to get somebody's okay, and it doesn't seem like, you know, it doesn't seem like that's right, man. I mean, if it's your property, you should be able to, you know, do, I don't know, maybe city limits. Who knows? Brittany says they only have the power we give them. America is confused as F. LOL. You know, I mean, it always has been. Jay says, great point, Brittany. And Nadia says, if they did, then he should have been impeached. If they did what, Nadia? As soon as they have something on Trump, the media will blow it up. Or at least they think they have something on him. The left and the media will not hesitate if they had hard-ass evidence on Trump. You know, I mean, you're probably right about that. They do go pretty hard at old Trump, but you got to realize that, you know, what would they say? All press is good press. That's the truth. And they did a study, and they found out that Trump got over $1 billion in free press from the media in 2016. Basically swaying the tide in his favor. Uh, so yeah, and then he was being, you know, how he is, I guess, and it soured, and now they're, like you said, they a lot of them go after him. But the thing about it is you know, Trump's got friends too, so you know, he doesn't. Well, he don't have Twitter no more, but he used to retweet Fox News, OAN, all those crazy stations. Okay, that, I mean, you may watch them, Nadia, no offense, but I put no legitimacy in any of those. Just like I don't put it in CNN or any of that other bullshit that's on the TV. Okay. Uh, anyways, Brittany says that's how you know things aren't right, Nadia. I haven't been for so long. It's going to get worse. Not trying to be a downer. Oh yeah, Brittany. You know, like I said, there's ways around. You know, we really do stick together. But like, uh, it's effed up, man. I literally ran into people, and it's like, you know, they're with us. They're with us in the struggle. It seems like, and then I've literally seen someone come up to someone that was really, you know, close to me, and like said, well, if so and so, the person we were just, you know, basically rallying against, okay. What if what if he's wants to offer you 50 grand, you know, for you to be one of his, and this was an older person, and they just like completely were like ready to do it, jump at, and I couldn't believe it because I wouldn't support something I don't, you know, believe in, and for no amount of money. Okay, I know I'm poor, but and that dude who did that was poor too. But it just felt icky to me. But he was older than me, and he'd been poor a lot longer than me. And maybe that's what it does to you in America is when you're poor for so long, it's just grating. It just takes its toll on you, and then when you get a little older, it's just like, well, I'll pretty much do anything to be rich now, or I'm ready to die. I don't know. You guys tell me, but it's very sad. And just try to be the change you want to see in the world. And I was very disappointed. Brittany says, but it's a fact. Well, if we don't get that, the weather anomalies in check, then, I'm definitely with you on that. And, it's simple, like everything that walks, people burp and fart, and that would affect the ozone and whatnot, and the atmosphere, if you will, that would naturally. But what do humans create? What have we made? Got buildings that make nuclear waste and energy. Cars just make stuff that destroys it. So that's going to accelerate. And anybody that knows any common science would agree on that, Brittany. Which definitely not talking to you because you're my girl and you know that. But that's the thing. Is like someone who doesn't didn't finish high school. No offense to anyone out there, but just put on a scale, regular scale. If you don't even have a high school diploma, then you would be susceptible to believe in some bull that some of this. It's just the way it is. It's like, they say knowledge is power. It's the truth. Knowledge is like a hand of cards in a poker game. The more you got, more knowledge you got, the more cards, the more likely you are to have a good hand. Okay, if you're going to do a poker game, they only give you 2 cards. You already lost already because you have not as many cards as other people. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? So that's just what gets me mad. It's the most susceptible people are just being put through the ringer, and this is how they react. Listen, watch, guys. This is how they react. It's sad, man. These are good people. They work 8 hours a day, working overtime, and that's how they just eating it up. Oh, but anyways, we're gonna look at some more one more story before we go, guys and gals. Thank you for being here. And then someone said, real high, I know the world is ending soon, but it's okay. Who said that? Talk about a downer. Who said that? Brittany says, that might be my only tip, and it might be the wrong way to go about things, but that's all I got for now, LOL. Oh, Brittany, don't know. Yeah, it's all good, sometimes it's hard, but, you definitely got to keep going, you put your shoes on in the morning, I wish I could motivate you better, but I get up, my babies is what it's all for. Brittany, have you seen that movie Changeling, Brittany, with Angelina Jolie? Any parent, that's the scariest thing, Brittany. Watch that movie. If you's a parent, straight up, anyone out there, watch Changelings. Changelings, with Angelina Jolie. I watched that with my old lady, rest in peace. Watch Changeling, guys, and this lady loses her kid, right? Straight up. Oh, excuse me. She's hysterical as anyone will be if you lost your kid. So like a week later, she gets a call from the police station, and they're like, "Yo, lady, did you lose your son?" And she's like, "Yes, of course, jerk. I lost, And he's like, "I'm just kidding. We founded your son." And then so the lady's like, "Oh my goodness." She hangs up. She go to the police station. She gets to the police station. It's not her kid. Looks different. It's a different boy. And it's a real story. It's based on true story. Wouldn't that be the scariest thing you ever did? And she never saw her baby again after that. Isn't that the saddest and scariest thing you ever heard? Is that Jay Hawkins says the trails in the sky mixed with 5G is some crazy stuff. Look that up. Brittany says, knowledge comes from observing. There you go, Brittany. Ooh, you thinking from Brittany. Nadia says, hey, Brittany, yeah, let's go get high. And Brittany says, I'm fixing to. And Nadia, see, you already know that. And Jay Hawkins says, Brittany, look up Project Bluebeam. And Nadia says, do they make her take the wrong son home? Yeah, they make her take that kid home, Nadia. Yup, it's scary. It's like she has to live with that little kid, and she walks out of her bathroom one time, and he's just in the hallway just looking at her all weird. He's like this, looking like straight Larry Herbert Walker Burns. It's crazy, Nadia. You got to check that movie out. Another one you want to watch is Hostel. That's a good, scary movie, Nadia, and that really happens. You guys, hey, what up, Rapper J? If you guys go overseas, put a Canadian flag or something on your backpack. Don't let them know you American, straight up, because after you watch Hostel, you're going to know why. Americans is very prized over there, guys, in them torture rooms and hostels. They like to kidnap Americans, allegedly, and they pay top dollars to do weird stuff to Americans. It's horrible. It's horrible. It really is, though. It's really frightening. I laugh nervously. Let's keep going, guys. And then, yeah, Nadia is sad. Brittany says, at Jay Hawkins, I have something file of the whole operation step by step, and I haven't been able to find it since. But yeah, and then rapper Jay says, Alien. And then Nadia says, oh, hell no. I'll check them out. LOL. Hostel and Changeling. Yeah, they're good movies, Nadia. You should check them out. They're I just happen to think about them. Good movies. Brittany says, rumor has it, aliens have been running around here longer than we have. LOL. Oh, yeah, Brittany, and it gets really scary and confusing. I don't know if you ever heard that recording. Where was that recording at? But it was it was found to be authentic, I think, wasn't it? But, or was it one of them mystery phone calls from a few years ago? But somebody got a recording, and they think it was on one of those Malaysia Airlines planes that went missing. And anyways, the dude's calling whoever is the voicemail, and he's like, "Oh no, they're in the building. They're he basically, what does he say? They're aliens or something, or they're yeah." He basically says they're aliens, and then before he hangs up or he gets disconnected, he goes, "But they look just like us." And he goes, "Just remember your true self. Just because someone looks like you isn't you," or something weird like that. And then they hung up, and that was allegedly a true message someone got, and it just is very scary because if you guys know about the secret programs, you know about who was that? Phil Schneider or George Green? No, Phil Schneider. He's got a picture of all his dad sitting in a room with a room full of high-ranking American officials, and in the picture on the left down screen, it looks like he looks like a action figure or something. He's got real golden blonde hair, big chin, and the dude, Phil Schneider, he says, that guy's name, what was his name? Valiant Thor. And that was an alien being in what looked like a human costume of some kind. It was, so that just, I mean, if you guys have know anything about that, then yes, it's not hard to believe that they've been here for a while, and they're actually, some of them are in the government. There's been a whole smear campaign, allegedly. There's been a whole smear campaign for anyone to even, say this kind of stuff I just said, or we will say in here, to make you look bad, okay? And I would just say to anyone out there that, any of these celebrities out here, I'm probably 3 times smarter than them. I hate to brag. I hate to be a jerk, but I've probably forgot more than they know. So, unless there's like someone like a scientist or something, then yes, I'll shut up and I'll sit down. Or, astrophysicist, something like that. But just as a layman, I think I'm about, you guys know, where you hit the ceiling, where you're like the smartest idiot out there. I think I'm the smartest idiot out there. Okay, let's keep going. That wasn't funny to anyone. Whatever, man. But yeah, Brittany, I've definitely heard that. Jay says, Pac, you were so correct on the Talk Tick Last Survivor. It was a guy that got the Google Pixel 6 as a test. You showed us. Word. Oh, they found out for sure. Oh, thank you, Jay August, for telling me, man. Yeah, I did show you guys that months ago. And thank you, buddy. Dang, I'm just bragging. I'm sorry to brag so hard, guys. I liked him and I subscribed, but then he started that bragging. I don't play, people out there. Nadia is out there. I don't play that bragging. Unsubscribe. Yeah, guys, but once we get 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I'm going to go, we're going to do a giveaway. And we're going to send out some shirts and some other cool stuff. Maybe another, what do you call it? Funko, Here's one. I don't know if we're going to give this one away. But here's one that I got recently. I want to show you guys this one just to show you the quality of Funkos we be sending out. Ask 405er. This isn't just like some sample. No, these are the real deal. We send in the subscribers. All right. This is the last one I bought. Like I said, I can't guarantee you this is the one I'm gonna send anyone. Probably gonna keep this one, guys, because I really like it. But look, Cool Rick. Isn't that pretty sweet? Yeah, that's Cool Rick. Yeah, he's cool. Learn, guys. He's a cool guy. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep Cool Rick, but I'll probably give another. We'll do another giveaway. Give somebody something cool like that. So, anyways, Jay says go to Duck Duck Go, and Brittany says Jay Hawkins DDG has been disappointing me lately. I wish there was another one. It sucks. Brittany says LOL. Don't take much to be smarter than a puppet, Puck. Jay Hawkins says we found a bunch of stuff lately. How they are going to use satellites to project all the gods and combine them all to try and start a one world religion. Really, Jay? Well, that's crazy stuff, man. Yeah, definitely. That's the kind of stuff Max Spears used to talk about. Definitely heavy stuff. And like people, that kind of stuff, sadly, a lot of them don't believe it until they usually see it or it affects them somehow, Jay. So you keep doing, keep up with the good fight, buddy. And thank you for the support, man. Brittany says, Jay Hawkins, I wish we could be pen pals because you've mentioned some interesting topics I'd look into. Can we? LOL. Jay, don't be making moves on Brittany. That's my girl, huh, Brittany? Who else is in here? I got multiple ladies. They're my ladies, Jay. Don't be trying to horn in on my. I'm just kidding, buddy. Much love to you, Brittany, and everyone. Nadia. All right, guys, last story before we got to go. Thank you so much for being here. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll try to come back or the night after. And we're just going to keep going live on this channel. Like I said, once we hit 1,000 followers, hopefully we can hit it, subscribers, I will do a giveaway, and we'll just randomly draw someone from the channel. So if you've been a subscriber to the other channel for years, you didn't win in any of them other drawings, but you want a chance, then please, share my channel. Help us get to 1K, and, yeah. Anyways, and then leave a comment, let me know where you shared it and how many times you shared it, because I'll definitely give you extra entries for that. That's so nice if I see it. So just if I don't see it one video, I just want you guys to know, if I don't see your comment or I don't comment back to you, I want you to know it's nothing personal. I love you. You're the only reason that we're still here. Okay, I'm never gonna forget that ever. But you got to realize that I am usually most of the time in my den making a video, or watching videos, or doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not personal. I hope you guys understand. Brittany says, I'm your woman. LOL. Thank you, Brittany. And then Jay Hawkins says, sure, text me at this number. Let me know when you have it. We just friends. You better be just friends, Jay Hawkins. Don't be coming at me and giving her your number. Jerk. I'm just kidding, man. And then Brittany says, cool, got it, buddy. I appreciate the hell out of you. Oh, yeah, Brittany, much love, fam. So let's check this story out before I got to go, guys and gals. It's like 2 in the morning here. The heart of Oklahoma. Thank you for all the support. Check me out on TikTok if you haven't. Thank you so much to all the, what have we got, 24,000, 22,000 followers. Thank you so much. I'm just a humble kid from Oklahoma. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to everyone who's helped the channel. Tavia, the most recently is Tavia, Jordy Yard, Patrick Wright. You guys know it's all love. I want to give a huge thank you to Jay Simmies. He gave me so many awesome beats. I'm just really getting into them like I should. I've had them for a minute, but I only listened to a couple of them, and then I had like 8 other beats that were made by another producer. So, and I'd literally had lyrics written for him. So, Jay Simmies, he'll understand. He's a rapper producer too. So I'll just let him know. Shout out to him. Thank you to everyone for being here. Brittany, Jay Hawkins. Who was here? Nadia, much love to you. And then Jason's Puck, you the man, much love, buddy. All right, let's check this story out. Pale humanoid captured on trail camera in Leesburg. Okay, I don't know where Leesburg is, but okay, guys, this looks really weird. I don't know. I've slowed it down so many times. You're gonna see the video is about a minute long, but it was only a 1 second clip, and it looks like to me, maybe I'm wrong. It looks like somebody's pants, and there's like some kind of rope of some kind from a hoodie, maybe hanging off their pants. And you'd think, well, it's a kid's pants and a hoodie, rope hanging off their hoodie. It's not a big deal. You got to understand that these trail cams only activate when they sense movement, okay? So unless this kid, person, thing was standing in the dark for like hours, then that just means it just appeared. You understand? This thing, this white thing, this is why this is paranormal. I'll let you guys know. You guys know in the chat, you're great. But I'm telling anyone who may stumble upon this, like, what's going on? This thing just appeared. And it looks to me, like I said, someone's pants maybe, and then like a string hanging from their hoodie. But that still doesn't make any sense. This is like a ghost or something, a spirit, an entity. And yeah, much love, Nadia. Thank you for being here. You decide though, because this is basically a screenshot of it. Look, doesn't that look like someone's like sweatpants, and then like there's a cord or a string or something hanging off of it, which is whatever. Okay, it's just not. That's explainable. That's a person's pants, maybe. How did it just appear on the trail cam, and then veer off to the left? What is going on, you guys? Did we just witness someone teleport? Yeah, much love, Nadia. Brittany says, it was good having you, Nadia. Thanks for showing up. And Brittany says, drawstring. It does, yeah, drawstring, Brittany, yeah. So, yeah, thank you, Nadia. I appreciate the support, fam. Like I said, when we get to 1,000 subscribers on this channel, we're going to do a giveaway. So much love to everyone out there. Anyways, that was a screenshot of it, guys. There's a little bit more. Yeah, Brittany said you want to see it again. So here's a screenshot of it, Brittany. And that's sadly about as good as it gets. That's literally right after it appears. They took this screenshot, and then you see it veer off to the, I believe, the left of the screen. We're about to watch it in a minute. I will repost this video either on the PacLives 1 channel or this channel in, what is it? I don't know if it's HD. It might only be 480p. But and as good as quality as it can be. So that's it. And it says, Leesburg resident recently recorded a very strange clip of something moving outside his home. The bizarre footage, which was originally sent to Lon Strickland on the Phantoms and Monsters blog, shows around the second of an anomalous figure moving very close to the camera. The individual who recorded it, whose name has not been disclosed, had set up 2 trail cameras in his backyard to pick up cats, raccoons, possums, and other visiting wildlife. In this particular occasion, however, one of the cameras was triggered by something that he could not explain. The clip starts instantly from the beginning, and that coupled by the fact that I have 3 30-second motion sensor lights on the ground and one hanging from a tree, it makes no sense that what I am seeing could move that fast without more on film. Exactly, there should be more of him coming into the frame, not just appearing and then leaving, he wrote. In the 2 and 1.5 seconds you see looks like clothing and an arm, but the arm is way too thin and no fingers or hand is seen. Quote, it threw me off as I have both cameras set to 16 seconds of video. Whatever this seems to be swinging a very thin arm while running to the side of the camera. You need to pause it or loop it because of such short length. Really damn weird. Okay, so you guys check this video out. It is very weird, very creepy. I think you'll like it, though. Here it is. All right, so my picture is kind of taking up a lot of the... I apologize, but that's it. And that's why it looks like a drawstring to me. Look how it's just dangling. like I said, I'll repost this. I might put it on the TikTok channel too. So. All right, was it just me, or did that go on for a really long time? That felt like the longest minute. Maybe because my picture was in the way, you couldn't even see that in here. No, you saw it. But didn't that look like someone's pants and a drawstring? Very weird. Brittany says, I can't believe you don't have more subs, Puck. I know, Brittany. I mean, I like I said, I'm not trying to go there because some people see this like, he's so egotistical, eh? Such a jerk, such a braggart. But, let me apologize in advance. But, yeah, I put a couple videos, Brittany, that took a really long time and a lot of work. And, maybe I was spoiled with the PacLives channel. But, when I put videos like that out on the PacLives channel, you've probably seen them. They get do really good, I think, because I'm a nobody in Oklahoma. They do really good, quarters a million of views, and this and that, million views. So, I put out a few of them that I just, I knew there's some of the best videos I've, created, I think. And I thought I'd easily be, have at least 1,000 by now, Brittany, but it is what it is. You guys are still great, and it just means more people need to know about me, so I'm just going to have to promote, which I hate doing that, promote myself. But, if I don't do it, only the great subscribers. You guys are literally so great, people out there sharing the channel. That's so nice of you. But, I did that. I just, thank you, Brittany. That's nice of you to say. I'll be quiet. Like, he had me, and then he just started being a jerk. I don't like him anymore. Brittany says, sure enough, LOL, at Jay Hawkins, find me on the east side, LOL. Brittany says, great content, Buck. Thank you so much, Brittany. Yeah, so there'll be a lot more coming to this channel, mainly live streams, if that's cool with you guys and gals. I love you so much, if they're going to let me. If you don't know, I was pretty much not able to stream on the other channel until March 19th, so that'd probably be about March 20th. Of this year, so that's in like 2 months. So sorry, I apologize to everyone out there, especially people who've been so generous and given to the other channel. But we got a new, fresh start over here, so we're gonna try to make it right. And like I said, I'm gonna go live as much as I can over here. That's cool with you guys. I'll try to do like ghost hunts live. Yeah, I know I vowed never to do it again, but there's a couple places around here that I will do it. I'll risk it for you guys and gals, because a lot of people like that. I like doing live ghost hunts with you guys. Anyways, thank you, Brittany. I love you. Jay Hawkins says, LOL, find me on the west side. And then Brittany is smiling and has a white box and says, thanks for these sessions, Pac. For real? Oh, you're very welcome. Jay Hawkins says, you had me at hello. Just kidding. You're the biggest psycho of us all, man. You guys remember there's something about Mary where Ben Stiller goes to Mary and he tells her the truth, and so Mary knows the truth, and the pizza driver comes in and he starts telling Mary a bunch of stuff about Ben Stiller, how he's been stalking her too, just like all of them, and Ben Stiller's like, no, Mary, no, you need to listen to her. That's not true. And that dude, the pizza dude, he goes, you're the biggest psycho of us all, man. Oh, you had to be there, maybe. It was funny, man. Yeah, I remember Harland Williams. That dude was hilarious, Brittany. You remember that dude? I remember that dude. He played a great serial killer. You remember? Yeah, was that something about Mary, where Harlan Williams was Ben Stiller picks him up, and he's like, "Oh, it's so funny." I can't do it justice. We're gonna go though for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. I literally planned on going for 2 hours. I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting woozy, so I'm gonna go to bed. Come out and see me tomorrow or the next night. If I don't live stream tomorrow, I'll try to bring you guys something, some kind of video or a live stream from the other channel. I hope that's cool. Anyways, Brittany says live streams are the only way I get to hang out with you and y'all, Park, so that's fine with me. LOL. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it so much, Brittany. I don't know if you know, but I did the first one I did was what, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. It was when I first opened the second channel, and I think I had one or two people show up. So that's the greatest fear, is no one show, because I'm not Jim Carrey, I'm not Drake, I mean, I'm better looking, tougher, smarter than both of them, but still not. I joke, Brittany. I love you. I'm sorry, Brittany. I'm feeling myself tonight, Brittany. Anyways, that's true. I get to definitely blow off steam in these live streams, and I definitely love talking to you guys and gals. Jay Hawkins always has great theories. Brittany's always a great conversation. So, anyways, Brittany says something about Gary. Yeah, that was a funny movie, Ella, man. You remember when Ben Stiller's character, he zipped up his pants and his testicle got caught in the zipper. And anyways, he goes, ah! He starts screaming. So they wheel him. Remember the scene when they're wheeling him off to the ambulance, and the special brother, Mary's brother, who's special. He in the background. He's going, he was masturbating. As they're wheeling him off out to the hospital. Oh, they don't make him like that anymore. That was funny too, man. That was a funny one. Anyways, Jay Hawkins says, thanks, Puck. As always, be well, brother. Oh, yeah, man. Much love to you. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? We'll come back. You guys come join me, Brittany, Jay Hawkins. I really appreciate it. Nadia, who else was in here? Shout out to Toddler Mommy, Chastity. Such great subscribers. You guys tell your friends. We'll get that up to 1,000, and we'll be giving out some shirts and whatnot. I think you'll like it. I love you. I'll see you later. Good night. And just for old time's sakes, you guys know we haven't played a song, and it's been so long. Let's do Say It Ain't So for the channel. This is for the original PacLives channel, dedicated to the original PacLives channel. For those haters, those jerky boys, as we call them, for reporting my channel 1,000 times, Anyways, like I say, hurt someone's feelings. But you guys know, we're not out here for that. So I'm very sorry for that. Anyways, thank you to YouTube for not, taking the channel. But this is, we're banned until March 19th. Well, I'm not going to be able to live stream until March 19th. And it's a long story. You don't want to hear about it. Sorry, I started it by accident. But you don't want to hear about it. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Good night, Nadia, Jay Hawkins, Brittany. Thank you for being here. Check this song out, and I'll see you later.
Oh yeah. Alright. Somebody's hiding, crawling in my icebox. Chuck is a heartbreaker.